difference between Japan and the other country which use English as their second language? What do you think about that? In Japan case, possible to study, work, and live with only Japanese completely. We can study in Japanese. We can work in Japanese. We can live in Japanese without English or other languages in Japan, right? It's very important point, the difference between Japan and other countries, I think. Okay, these are the today's agenda of my session. First topic, why it is bad using English site originally. Second topic, who will access our technical website. Third topic, how should we make our contents in our site? And the last topic, importance of developer websites specific in country. Okay. Okay, first of all, I'd like to talk that why it is about using English site originally. Okay, what kind of issues? Please think, what kind of issues will be happen for developer site only English is used for your country, in your country? In my case, for Japanese developers. I guess it's difficult to understand for them, right? And nobody read them, nobody access there. Let's imagine there is the developer website which only English is used. Someone first time access. Okay, let's access to the for example IBM developer website. I have to localize it. And when I accessed there, oh, not yet localized. Okay, I hope to will be localizing next time I visit. Okay, second time access. I have to localize it. Oh, not yet localized again. And the third time access, maybe, oh, I guess not yet localized this site. It's very lost opportunity to access to reach developers for us. Okay, opportunity lost. Okay, move to the next topic. Who will access our technical site? What do you think about this number? 1.05 billion. Yeah, actually, 1.05 billion English speakers on the internet now. And just 0.1 billion Japanese speakers on the internet. It's very, very small market. Let's think. If you are chief editor or manager or owner of your own technical website, developer's website, if the original is an English site, your site is used, only English is used. Think the cost advantage of creating a Japanese website. Maybe it's low as a point of view globally, right? Despite them, but we need local contents. Why that? I described after that. Okay, move to next topic. How should we make our contents in our site? Think. What kind of contents are needed for local site? Come on, let's think. What kind of contents? It's just for example, I think these contents are needed for local developers. Troubleshooting, case study, API documents, any kind of tutorials, how to build applications, knowledge for operation, kind of developer communities, and technology news, kind of what's new, right? I guess that if you have your own developer site, probably you have these kind of contents in your developer site, right? Why that? Lots of developers, when they access the developer website, usually they want to get this kind of information on the internet. That's why they access to any developer website, I think. Of course, these original websites are existing, but in English. I say again that it's very hard to understand. It's very difficult to understand and very difficult to get meaning of these contents for a lot of Japanese people. And I guess that some countries which has not English speakers in their countries, the same situation as Japan situation, right? So, yeah, how should we localize our developer site? How? What? It's very difficult question. How should we localize our developer website? It's kind of example for, with my experience. I hope this help you to improve your developer website. I hope so. Okay. Okay. This is for translation situation. This case is automation translation by AI machine translator. It has the pros and cons. Pros, high speed and low cost, and of course by machine translator, so stable quality. Other hand, what cons has, for example, general translation, not specific, it means. That's why they need training, a specific knowledge, specific words, specific sentence. Okay, and often this kind of translator is a low quality. Other hand, manual translation case by technical expert. Of course, it has pros and cons also. And pros has, for example, specific translation. Of course, by specific technology expert, right? So specific translation is possible to translation, and high quality, and no platform, no translation platform needed. And cons is what? Long lead time due to manual operation, and high cost depends the translator. And I think it's cons topics. Okay, I described the manual translation and the machine translation. So next, I'd like to tell you guys my knowledge in our IBM developer website case. Okay, actually, we have we use both translation, the machine translation and the human translation. For website titles, for page overviews, and for website menu titles, these are translated by the machine translation. And after that was human review. Some reviewer review the website translated by machine translator, and revised and fixed it. Okay. And other hand, human translation case. Example, for articles, for blogs, for tutorials, and for code patterns. The code patterns is IBM specific name for more specific tutorials with any scenario of business. Right. And we have both type translation. Okay. And we need the process to synchronize. When the original site is updated, how should we know that? It's hard to catch the update timing of original site, right? So with the help of, with the help of CMS or leveraging repository management like GitHub or something like that. Okay. Last topic I want to move to. I described about translation for developer website, right? But localize means not only translation, but also local original custom. It's very important. System development situation depends on each country. I mean, for example, in Japan case, in Japan, currently, our situation, the IT industry, we have lots of construction-based development as order made. So we have not lot of developers in enterprise company. Lots of developers are in a system integrator. It's very unique and specific Japan culture and Japan situation. It's different of America or Europe, right? That's why we need to create local contents depends this kind of situation Japan specifically, right? We need local original contents which are considered their culture. Need to understand our local culture. Developer website contents. It's better the balance the original contents from the original English website and the local original contents at 70% and 30%. And just in my opinion and from my knowledge. Okay. IBM developer, I said sometimes, it's maybe formerly known as Developer Works. It's IBM developer website. Now we got renamed Developer Works to IBM Developer. Okay. These are the IBM Developer original English website and the Japan local website. The same layout, same web page design, and just look seems like the same contents, but we have the original contents about 30% in our local developer website. Difference between original US website and our site. It's very just an example, okay? And one of them is tutorials by Japanese author. It's Hyperledger Fabric for beginner, the tutorials. This author is IBM Japan employee. So written in Japanese language. English original IBM developer website not has this article in it. And IBM code patterns I described about tutorials more specifically, right? And IBM code patterns, we have the cover page as an overview of the code patterns. This is the structure of image of the solution or the application, and but all of them have a get the code button. When you press the button and get the code, it's redirect to the GitHub repository. And the GitHub repository has a readme.md. It's a markdown text. Basically, readme.md is a kind of the description how to make this application originally in English. But some contents has readme-ja.md. This is a kind of duplicate within Japanese language. The same contents, but -jamd is written in Japanese. This point, GitHub repository is open repository. It's anybody can contribute them. If you want to get some Japanese how to build the application text, of course you can make it and pull request, and as you can become a contributor of our website, right? Let's access https://github.com/IBM. You can check it. And also, we should support external advocate program locally. IBM Champion Program is a kind of external advocate program, but this program is English original. We have no Japan managers before that. But currently, I am IBM Champion Program Japan Regional Director. So that I sometimes write the kind of article or news of IBM Champion programs on our developer website. It's very important content for us and for developers. Okay, conclusion. Discover your developer site potential with localize. Need translation. Localize not equal translation. Local original contents is needed. Point of view of developer is very important. Okay, and work with us, please. If you are interested in working at IBM, please contact me. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Tai-san. So we have some questions for you.
Yes.
And the first question is, what kind of content is unique to Japan, for example? Is this example of original Japanese content? It's mean like maybe what is the unique points, or there is no content in the global, but there is just only Japan's or something?
I see. It's a good question. I showed you guys Japan local article, right? This kind of contents, Japan specific contents, it means depends the country. Each country has a specific technology which are used popularly for their culture and their industry. For example, in Japan, some middleware were already moved to outside IBM, kind of the Domino and Notes, or IBM Z and mainframe power systems or something like that. So we need to make or create articles or tutorials or blogs for these kind of middlewares or some hardware or mainframe OS or something like that. But I'm not sure the other country needs to this kind of contents for their developers in their countries locally. Is it answer for this question?
Yeah. Okay. So second question is, what do you think about the quality of AI translations? Many people said it's spooky, right?
Yeah. I don't think a good quality, but it depends on the machine translator you use. We have the Watson translator, but this Watson translator is basically need to train with some specific knowledge. Therefore, industries or work job, they want to use translator. Because of the Watson translator is not public for kind of B2C service. But for example, Google Translator is published for the B2C service as a Google Translator. Everybody can use Google Translator on the internet, right? But the Watson Translator is not. That's why we need to train some words to Watson Translator. Depends on each translator, a machine translator, I think.